The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good evening, everyone. It's nice of you to join us on this balmy Sunday evening. Weather's good outside, so thank you very much indeed for taking the time to listen in on this webinar. We're going to leave it a minute or so just to get everyone to come on board, and we'll aim to kick it off pretty soon. So thank you very much, everyone. Hopefully everyone's had a good weekend, enjoyed the sunshine, done some activities. I think we took our dog out. Kim took our dog out for a walk this morning, and I've never seen the dog so inactive afterwards. He's just in the garden, lying down, realizing that it was a bad idea to go for a long walk. So who have we got on? I can see Rachel. Hi, Rachel. Sue, Marlene Williams, Kevin. Nice to see you on. You're glad and I played some tennis this morning. A little hot, but enjoyed it. Always good to play. Julie Dalton. Hi. Helen Gordon. Debbie. Two Debbies for the price of one. Kat. Nice to see you on. Angie Watson. Anor, nice to see you. We'll just give it another 60 seconds and then we'll kick off the presentation. Got a few more people joining. Hi, Helen. Nice to have you on. Jackie, Yana, Kathleen, nice to see you. Liz, Lubika, nice to hear from you. Hopefully you're doing well in your job. Martin, Nikki. Okay, so I think we're going to kick it off now. As I said, good evening, everyone. Welcome to this Discover Synergy presentation. It's going to be 30 minutes. My name's Simon Bradley, for those people that don't know me. And the aim of the next 30 minutes, I'm going to take you through providing you with a background to who Synergy are, and why, if you're looking for an opportunity to improve your current situation or to develop your business skills, be the CEO of your own company providing elite health solutions, this could be the right opportunity for you. So welcome, everyone. Before I dive into the detail of the presentation, I think it's important for you to think about what is it that drives you. What is it that makes you join a webinar at 8 o'clock on a bank holiday Sunday when the sun is shining outside, or if you're outside of the UK, to listen in on a webinar from another country? It could be any of the things that I've got listed here. It could be a combination of some of them. If it's all of them, well, then you're definitely in the right webinar. Hopefully you'll see something here that resonates with you. A lot of people are already working hard towards the goals that I showed, and I think it's important to balance material rewards with time freedom, that we actually need to enjoy our life, be it with friends, family, and others, to be able to take out time to do what we want when we want. But unfortunately, for the majority of us, that's not always possible when we're working in what we might consider to be a traditional job. And that's certainly the case for me. And I'd like to briefly touch on why this particular synergy opportunity resonated with me and what made my wife Kim and I decide to do something to improve our circumstances. So I've had a reasonably successful career since I left school. This is me 30 years ago, working at British Airways. I went into IT. I became a computer programmer. It's also the place where I met my wife, Kim. And after British Airways, I worked for a number of companies, both here in the UK and abroad, until finally in 2006, I joined Airbus as head of innovation. Here's me with my Dalek friend. This was in our Welsh office on my 45th birthday. And I was beginning to rise up the corporate ladder, as it were. In 2011, I built a new research facility in the UK. We had a member of the royal family come and open it, come and cut the ribbon together with the First Minister of Wales. I was really enjoying my career at this point, but if you look carefully at the picture, you'll see that I was starting to get larger. Travel was starting to take its toll, as well as a bad diet. And my second chin was just starting to make its first appearance. This is me in 2016, giving a keynote speech in Israel in front of the Israeli Prime Minister and 5,000 delegates. My career was obviously still doing very well at that point, speaking in front of so many people. But to be honest, I wasn't. I was almost 3 stone heavier than when I compared to when I first joined Airbus. I was suffering from gout, from arthritic episodes, drinking, living in hotels. I was earning a good 6-figure income, but I had no time with my family to spend any of it. And I was beginning to replicate the life of my father, who died at 56 from a heart attack. In short, I guess you could say that I was heading for what could have been an early grave. So when you're like me, sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you want to change, what options do you have? So I could have invested in a franchise, but the upfront money is usually quite large for these kind of franchises. Certainly the number of hours that I would have needed to build it up from scratch would have gained to be nothing compared to what I was currently doing. I could have built a traditional business, you know, a restaurant or a pub or a shop. At one point I did look at building an IT consultancy practice, but I knew that I would need skills and support to run the business that I didn't currently have. You know, legal skills, financial, marketing, many more. I also realized that the hours would be even longer, and the risk of failure when starting a new business is very, very high. Stocks and shares could have been an option for me, but I had no knowledge of the stock market, and the risk is huge. You could look at getting an extra job if it's a little extra income that drives you, and lots of people do it, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the trade-off with an extra job is that the hours that you work are the ones you can then not spend with the people that you love or doing the things that you want to do to make you happy. So my wife and I decided to look at another option. So we looked at starting a network marketing business. Now, my wife Kim had already realized the difference that the synergy products that we were taking were having on our own health. And she became interested in looking at Synergy worldwide, not just as a customer, but as a business opportunity, looking at very similar information to what I'm showing you today, only not quite so shiny and webinar based, more paper based with a telephone call. Today, I still have my job at Airbus, but my health has improved beyond what I thought was possible. Kim has retired herself from her previous job, and now enjoys building the Synergy business as a full-time income, but with part-time hours and flexibility. Hopefully, I'm looking forward to joining her and reluctantly letting to have my own company go in the coming years. I would point out very strongly that this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is an ethical and fantastic business opportunity, should you wish it, built upon a solid foundation of products that everyone needs. Now, the direct sales industry is currently worth over £100 billion a year. And it's also one of the very few industries that flourishes in both recession as well as economic growth. Synergy Worldwide, which operates in this industry, covers both wellness and personal care, which means that over 50% of that industry turnover is in the target markets that Synergy operates in, over £50 billion annually as a target market. Of course, there's no shortage of companies that offer a direct sales model. And in fact, it makes perfect sense given the number of people who now buy products in this way, combined with the freedom, the flexibility, and the financial rewards on offer to those people wishing to start a network marketing business. And if you are interested in joining the thousands of people around the world who are building businesses in this way, I'd urge you to do your own research and look for companies that can tick the boxes you see on this screen, that they operate internationally, that they're financially solid, that they have integrity, that they produce their own products, that the products they produce are products that people need, and that the financial compensation is amazing for you. Now, what I'd like to do is over the next few slides, just look at how Synergy goes against these particular tenets. So firstly, operating internationally. Synergy now operates in over 20 markets around the world. So when you're building your Synergy business, you have access to all of those markets. If you know someone in Germany or Japan, or perhaps the US, they can be part of your business, either as a customer of the products or as a business partner. Synergy is also completely debt-free and financially solid. Integrity. Synergy was voted as one of America's 100 most trustworthy companies by Forbes magazine. In fact, they're the only direct sales company on that list, and one of only 4 companies categorized as pharmaceutical to be named on that list. They're also one of the only companies to be on that list and to be part of the America's healthiest companies for 10 years in a row. Synergy also does its own homework. At the Hughes Center for Research and Innovation, they research, formulate, test, and validate all of their own products, including doing human clinical trials for the solutions before they put them on the market. They're one of only a handful worldwide that do this. And this is possible because there are over 35 scientists and PhD students employed directly on site at Synergy headquarters in the Hughes Center. They don't outsource this. Another thing, if you're going to look at a network marketing company or any company in the direct sales industry, ask them, do they manufacture all of their own products, including complete visibility of the supply chain and testing of every raw ingredient? A lot of companies that operate in health and wellness these days just take products from someone else and then rebadge them as theirs without caring about the quality of the ingredients that goes into them. But when it's your company, when you are the representative, when you are providing nutritional supplements to your customers, it is absolutely essential that you have the confidence about their potency and their efficacy. And there is also a money-back guarantee to each customer on their first order. Here's a really good example of the quality and potency of the Synergy products. This is the flagship Synergy product. This is Pro-Arginine, which helps with cardiovascular function. It's listed here in the physician's desk reference as the highest quality L-arginine supplement in the world. The physician's desk reference is the Bible for doctors in the US, for helping them to supply all kinds of drugs and supplements to people that come in that have issues. This is the book that they all read and look at before they prescribe. So I talked about the benefit of a company that operates internationally. So what about Europe? Synergy operates in 15 countries currently in Europe, with more opening every year. And here in the UK, Synergy is absolutely committed to growth. It's one of their largest markets, yet it's still only at the beginning of the growth phase. Here is a picture of the Barcelona World Trade Center. Synergy this year opened its new European headquarters here, ensuring that telephone support, sales, marketing help, customer services will be local to Europe, not based in an unfriendly time zone somewhere for Synergy team members and their customers to be able to contact them. And in fact, my wife and I visited this site in February for the opening, and I can vouch for the fact that their commitment was definitely there. We saw the sales staff, we saw the customer services areas being set up. It was absolutely very, very professional. So I've talked about the company, its background, the importance of Synergy doing their own research, manufacturing, validation and testing. Let's talk about another aspect about finding the right network marketing company for you. And that is, do they have products that people need? Synergy has created 3 health-based families under the concept of elite health. Purify, products that purify and cleanse the body. Fortify, so products that fortify your core metabolic functions. And protect, products that protect your health. If we look here, you can see on this image the entire Synergy product range that is on offer. And that's really important because it's a very focused, targeted group. Each product is designed to work in harmony with others to provide a real difference in the areas of supporting the body's functions, helping to eliminate waste and things that are harmful, and improving overall health. Many companies in the direct sales industry just provide a catalog of hundreds of products with no clear focus or direction or unique selling point, which means customers and people don't see their benefits over a competitor, or the person trying to distribute the products is left trying to sell a vast array of products similar to an Argos catalog, or going to a huge online shopping area. It's also important to notice that Synergy products are not sold online apart from through the official distributor's own Synergy authorized web shop. So let's look at the 3 product ranges. So in the Purify range, Synergy have products that provide an optimal detoxification and cleansing regime with a very effective 21-day microbiome rebalancing program. You may have seen microbiome in the press a lot over the last 6 months or so. This is absolute flagship product for rebalancing the microbiome. In the Fortify range, Synergy have 2 different types of protein shakes, each optimized for a different outcome. Perfect for people looking to either detox, maintain a healthy weight, or perhaps looking to reduce their weight in a structured manner for long-term health management. The box of E9 that you see there is great for people that are looking for a healthy alternative to energy drinks, using good caffeine from guarana and other natural ingredients. It gives an energy boost to people on the go, people studying, exercising, or just wishing for some mental clarity for a specific task, but importantly, without any of the chemical burnout that's normally associated with the chemical-based products that you see in supermarkets. Those products, of course, these days are now being banned for sale to under 18s. In the Protect range, Synergy have their flagship product. It's based upon a Nobel Prize winning discovery, Pro-arginine. If you've not come across it before, I absolutely urge you to listen to the webinars that we've been running this month to find out all about how it can help cardiovascular function, balance your cholesterol, improve sexual function, and many other things. Alongside Pro-arginine, there is the liquid greens drink, Phytolife, and the antioxidant drink, Mystify. Together, these three are known as the Vital 3 or the V3 system, and they were the very first products developed by Synergy. In 2017, Synergy launched its first ever skincare regime in Europe, TrueLume, after extensive research and testing. And what makes TrueLume unique is that unlike other skincare products which aim to add a layer of protection to the skin, it works deep into the 3 layers of the skin and the skin microbiome to persuade our own bodies to produce natural collagen and to naturally heal and firm the skin from the inside out. The skincare range is designed for women and men. It's very competitively priced when you compare it to other high-end ranges for sale in boutiques today. And the feedback we've had since the product launch in 2017 has been very, very impressive. So I've talked about why Synergy, why it's important to check that whatever company you choose to work with in network marketing is international to help you grow your business without limits, financially solid to make you comfortable with the stability of the company, that they're going to be there to back you up. It has integrity, that it treats its staff, distributors, and customers in a way that you would like to be treated. It researches, manufactures, and tests its own products to give you complete confidence in the products that you sell. It has a proven market for the products. Health and wellness is a growing market, and it's projected to keep growing. And the last point I want to touch on today is the financial compensation plan. How can you make money, and how much can you make depending upon the effort that you want to put in? And very importantly, can you do it? So let's spend some time looking at the way it works, how you can achieve the numbers that you see here on the slide, from just covering the use of your own products, if that's what you want to do, or to just earning a small amount extra per month to make life easier, or to look to move towards a more full-time income of £5,000 per month or more. So firstly, let's look at the fundamental difference between traditional retail sales and a network marketing approach. In retail sales, products pass through a number of stages, and in each stage, everyone wants to be paid a slice of the pie, as it were. So as the stages increase, for example, there's a big advertising campaign involving a celebrity, then the costs increase. And as the costs go up, there's only a couple of outcomes that can happen. Either the company increases the price of the product, or they reduce the profit margins that are released to the distributors, wholesalers, and to the retailers. All along the chain, there are costs involved in storage, advertising, sales promotions, as well as the markup that each person in the value chain adds. With network marketing, the company deals directly with the distributors, and the distributors act as retailers on their behalf. In this process, the compensation goes straight to the people who get the product to the end customer. And in direct sales, in network marketing, the average amount that a company allocates to pay their distribution network is between 30 and 35%. Synergy pays out 55% of every pound to their distributor network. The other key part about network marketing is the difference between normal time versus money income and what we call leveraged income, which enables you to break away from the traditional model of exchanging your time for money. Now, this is nothing new. In the early 20th century, there was an aspiring soft drink salesman who was fed up of spending all of his time riding his cart from town to town and stocking up with bottles of various drinks and selling them. So instead, he implemented a system where he hired one local person who had a cold storage area and supplied that person. And he took a small profit from that person. And as more and more towns signed up, so his profit started to exceed what he could do working full time for himself. Network marketing works exactly the same way. You build a team of people that you want to work with, and each person benefits from the success of others. There's no competition, as you only succeed if you help others to do the same. So Synergy works on a very simple 4-step system that you see here. Many network marketing businesses fail because the model that they use becomes so complicated that people worry that they won't be able to follow all of the steps. For Synergy, it is kept very simple. Follow the 4-step system and the system will work for you. Now let's spend a minute or two just looking at each of these very briefly. So step 1, using the products, becoming a product of the product. No matter how great a salesperson you are, you will never succeed in a company if you don't believe in the value of the products that you are retailing. And in my case, and in the case of many Synergy business partners, the products are actually the first exposure we get to the company. I knew how good the products were because I saw for myself what they did for me, and in turn, others saw how I had changed. And that's a really great way to get customers, by being a product of the product and showing people just how transformative they can be. And of course, there's the added bonus of becoming much more healthy as a result. Step 2, share the products. Once people notice the difference in you, they'll start to ask questions like, what are you doing differently? You seem to have more energy. What are you taking? This is a really good way to build up a customer base, and most people will already have a network of friends, colleagues, and others who would be interested in becoming healthier. Just share your story and invite them to try the products. Through this, you can achieve a steady customer base of between 5 and 10 people ordering regularly, either directly from you or via the web on your Synergy shop, the same way they can buy from Amazon. And you will be receiving approximately £200 a month in retail commission. And for some people, this is all they want to do, just to cover the cost of their own products. And there is absolutely fine. Everyone is the CEO of their own business with Synergy. But if you want to look at earning a greater income, the way to do it is by building a team of people that you want to work with. You can start a successful Synergy business with 2 people. There are many ways that you can earn money through being the CEO of your own Synergy business. And if you want to know about them all in detail, please contact the person who invited you to this webinar, as there are more detailed presentations on it and an ebook available on the topic. Today, I'm going to concentrate on what I think is the most important, powerful, and unique way to earn a long-term residual income through Synergy, the Mega Match bonus. So prior to founding Synergy Worldwide, the CEO, Dan Higginson, worked as a researcher at the Covey Institute. Now, most of you may know the name Covey from the very successful book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Part of Dan's job was to interview different business gurus and find out what made them tick and what made their company successful. So when Dan decided to start Synergy Worldwide, he adopted these principles, went out into the market and looked at all of the major network marketing compensation plans, and then built the Synergy plan. He took all of the best parts of the others and then added the unique Mega Match bonus. Simply put, this bonus means that anyone you personally sponsor into the Synergy business, with no limits on the number of people you can sponsor, no matter where you put them in the organization, you match pound for pound whatever they earn in basic commission every month for as long as they are earning it. There are some people in Synergy who have sponsored people that have gone on to build a massive business, much bigger than their own. Yet every month they still get a matching basic commission check from them with no upper limit. So let's look at the first steps of your Synergy business growth if you want to build a team. If you retail as you were doing before with 5 to 10 customers, and you find 2 other people that want to do the same and earn their own £200 a month, as we discussed before, you will have reached the first business level in Synergy, what we call STAR. Typically, this would earn you £235 per month, combining your own retail earnings and the commission you receive in addition for your team members' revenues. Now, it's really important to note that this income is in addition to what your team members are earning for themselves. You're not taking any revenue away from anyone in your team. This is extra income paid to you by Synergy directly as a bonus for your work. Going back to the 4-stage process, the last stage is to coach others in how to build a business, together with your own mentors who will provide you with support all along the way. People who have built network marketing business and Synergy worldwide businesses have all commented on the amount of personal growth they experience in working in such a positive, team-driven manner, most unlike working in a normal, often negative working environment. The skills you learned whilst being a Synergy will hold you in good stead for other aspects of your life, with supportive people teaching you such things as presenting skills, time management, dealing with people, confidence, and communication skills. So in this example, once you and your mentors have taught your 2 business partners to do the same as you did, you would hit the rank of bronze, and this would equate to £310 per month. Now, the next stage is very interesting because this is where you gain the skills required to be able to teach people yourself and become a business mentor. And in this example, you are now teaching your people how to teach the system. And assuming they help their team grow in the same way you did, with 2 new business partners and the same retail volume, you would hit the level of silver, which would give you a monthly income of £535 per month. The next level, team leader, is very powerful. This is where the leveraged income that we discussed really starts to kick in. By duplicating within the team, you'll be earning an income of £1,000 per month, and also bringing you very close to qualifying for other incentives, which I'll touch on in a moment. When Kim and I hit this level in Synergy, that was when I knew we had built something that was changing people's health, people's lives, and starting to provide us with a way to beat the normal equation of being paid purely on the number of hours we worked. We could see duplication in action. There are many more levels, and I won't go through them all, but I'll quickly touch on 2 more. We hit team director in 2016, and it enabled Kim to retire from being a therapist and to work the hours she wanted to build our Synergy business. I work part-time on it, and I have to say that working together has been a very positive experience for us. As a team director, you can be expecting to earn an average income of £3,000 per month. Our next goal is the first executive level, which is Pearl, which has an average monthly revenue of over £10,000 per month. But it's really important to state at this point that we are not doing anything differently to what we did at the beginning. The key is just to follow the system and not overcomplicate it. The system works if you work the system. As I said earlier, when you hit team leader, you are earning a residual income and you start to look at other incentives. I want to touch on the incentives which are known as Synergy rewards. These are all expenses paid. So depending upon the level you hit, you can qualify for different incentives. This year, for example, a number of people in the UK have qualified for Leadership Retreat, which is a 1-week break in Formentera, which is a small Spanish island just off Ibiza. You can only get to it by ferry. It has idyllic beaches, lovely scenery, and in 2 weeks' time, Kim and I are looking forward to spending some time there as part of Leadership Retreat with friends that we've made in the business, with like-minded people, and we've done it by helping others to succeed. The Directors Retreat is an all-expenses paid trip to Synergy headquarters in Utah, as well as some days in Las Vegas. And the Legacy Retreat this year, in fact, it happened last week, was in Fiji. So to end this business presentation, I would like to reiterate that the way to become a successful CEO in Synergy is to follow the Synergy success cycle, a simple 4-step plan that is proven to work if you work it. And if you are currently interested in starting a network marketing business, please bear in mind the key points I mentioned earlier. Is it international? Is it financially solid? Does it have integrity? Does it research, manufacture, test, validate its own products? Is there a proven market for the products that it has? Does it have a great compensation plan with no limits? If you'd like more information, please contact the person that invited you to this webinar. And whatever you decide, both Kim and I wish you best of success in your venture. Thank you very much for your time today. I hope it's been a good use of 30+ minutes during this lovely bank holiday weekend. And remember that by taking time out to look at something that could help your future, you've already shown a commitment to your personal growth that many people will not have done. So well done for that. And lastly, I want to let you know what's happening next week in our fantastic Foundations for Elite Health webinar series. Next week, it's Gut Week. It's all about microbiome health. There's no webinar tomorrow because of the bank holiday, but we have a great schedule from Tuesday to Friday covering everything to do with microbiome and gut health. We have talks from Kim, from Ginny, Sarah, and Sue, 4 excellent speakers I know that you'll enjoy. Also next Sunday at 8 o'clock, my wife Kim will be running through these business opportunity slides again. So if you know anyone who'd benefit from hearing the information, or you have someone that couldn't make the call today, send them the link so that they can register. We also have a Business Accelerator training day fast approaching. It's on June the 9th and is designed for Synergy team members, both new and old. We'll be doing some great training on how to grow your business, some personal development skills training, and a fantastic networking buffet lunch event to get everyone sharing hints, tips, and what works for them. So once again, I'd like to thank you for your time today and enjoy the rest of the bank holiday weekend. Thank you.